What's going on, my friends? Today we're going to talk about Forrise Limited. So this is a business presentation for Forrise Limited for you to know what Forrise Limited is and what is the opportunity that is presented by this company so that you can capitalize on this opportunity and actually make money, right? So here's an overview of what we're going to look into during this presentation. We're going to talk about what is Forrise Limited as a company, its history, and where it's coming from and where it's going. And we're going to talk about their business model so that you can know how do they make money, how your investments are utilized to make money. And we're going to talk about their investment options, and we're going to talk about their referral program. If you're a network marketer or you want to get into network marketing, this is where you need to put your ear on and see how you can get compensated when you actually market Forrise Limited, right? And lastly, we're going to talk about how to get started with Forrise. So before we go any further, I just want to make it known to you that you don't need much to invest in Forrise. You don't need much to get started with Forrise. With as little as $50, you can actually get started with Forrise and be an investor and also be a business person. So before we go any further, I just want to ask you a question. What is it that you want in life? Is it a nice house? Is it that beautiful car? Or is it just being financially free, waking up in the morning knowing that all that you need to do, all that you need to have is sorted out? You don't have to worry about money. Some people, they do live this kind of life, but it's not easy for you to actually get this kind of life if you don't know how to, make money. So just like what Warren Buffett says, if you can figure out a way to make money while you're sleeping, you will work for the rest of your life until you die. So some people, they actually rely on retirement fund and unemployment insurance fund and so forth. But we have actually seen how these can be so unreliable, during a recession or an economic meltdown or something like that. Okay, so like what Robert Kiyosaki says, savers are losers, right? If you are saving your money, hoping that one day you would leave your work and live off what you have saved, you're actually lying to yourself, because inflation is going up at a rapid pace than the interest that you'll get on the money that you're saving. So you'll find out that a lot of people in their late ages, they won't have anything to show at all. After all those years, they have worked so hard to make wealth and to have a retirement plan. So you gotta figure out a way to make money while you're sleeping, right? That is investment. We'll touch about that later, but for right now, I just want you to put in your mind, what is it that you want in life? What are your priorities in life? What are the things that you desire so much and you feel like you cannot attain them just because of financial strains, just because that you don't have money to do them? You are not doing them. So is it you going all around the world watching the magnificent and the beautiful places that the world has to offer? Is it you having that mansion? Is it you having that dream car that you want? What is it that you really want? Picture it. So I want you to keep it in your mind, because I'm going to show you something that is going to revive your hope and give you the confidence that you can attain those dreams no matter what. So I'm going to play the next video. I want you to watch it. And as you're watching it, I want you to think of all the things that you want in life. Because I know that when growing up, we all have the vision to be someone. We all have the vision to actually make it in life. But as time goes on, reality checks us and we start to disbelieve that we can attain the dreams that we had as children. But I'm going to show you a business model that is going to revive your thinking and actually give you the sense of hope and confidence.
How often do you think about success? Do you dream of your success in learning, career, or business? What if I tell you there are unique ways helping you to stop worrying about that? you can be successful without leaving your home. You can earn money every day and spend time with your family at the same time, doing what you love or traveling the world. Do you think it's crazy? However, with Forrise Company, your dreams will come true. You do not need to worry about finances anymore, as our traders will do everything for you. Thanks to the unique strategy developed by Adam Schultz and his perfect teaching skills, the team of Forrise Limited is a team of professionals who devote a lot of time to training and upgrading their skills and trading strategies. Thanks to successful work on the exchange stock and mastering the new trends in cryptocurrency mining, Forrise Company can provide investors from 1 to 5% daily, ensuring you with a stable daily income depending on the investment plan you choose. Marketing plans of the company are divided into 3 types, with unique conditions under which each partner can choose a plan that suits their needs. Moreover, the company has developed a unique referral and leadership program for the active partners. You can build a structure of 25 referral levels, gradually opening them and getting leadership bonuses from $50,000 to $300,000. Thanks to this unique strategy, the company expands around the world and provides an excellent opportunity for additional income. However, we can do even more. The company continues its development and constantly monitors the trends of successful business to make them real by acquiring new opportunities. For this reason, we are now developing our own unique and super modern cryptocurrency, as well as a cryptocurrency storage wallet for use in your everyday life. The professionals have created Forrise Limited Company in order to make your dreams come true. Join and become part of a great business.
Okay, so that was the video and the introduction to Forrise Limited. So we're gonna dig deep into it and see what Forrise has to offer, right? But before we do that, we just want to talk about what is called the cash flow quadrant. So as some of you know, the cash flow quadrant is a book written by Robert Kiyosaki. So in this book, it talks about regardless of where you come from in the world, you belong to one of these quadrants. As long as you are getting income, you belong to one of these quadrants, right? The first one is an employee. An employee is a person who exchanges his time or her time for money. So their time is equal to their money, right? So which means if they don't have time, they won't make money. If they don't go to work, they won't make money, okay? An employee earns less because only 5% of the wealth is found in the employee quadrant, of which 95% of the world are employees. So you see that the 95% of the population, they're trying to squeeze themselves into getting only the 5% of the wealth in the employee quadrant. So this is not a quadrant to be, and this is not a quadrant to stay for a long time in. Otherwise, it's a quadrant that actually makes you poor, okay? Though there are employees out there who actually make it in life, but the majority of employees, they live paycheck to paycheck because of the limited abilities that they have in the employee quadrant. So next to the employee quadrant, we have the self-employed quadrant. So the self-employed quadrant comprises of self-employed people, the likes of doctors, the likes of accountants, the likes of graphic designers. So this refers to the businesses that are structured in a way that the owner works in the business, and if the owner is not available in the business will die. We're talking about the people like doctors. Those people are self-employed. They don't have a boss, but if they leave their workplace, they're not going to make any money. So these people are self-employed, okay? Self-employed is better than an employee, but not as good as a business owner, because a business owner is someone who has set up a set of systems in which whether he is available at his work or not, the company still makes money. We're talking about the companies like Microsoft, companies like ShopRite. These are the businesses that if the owner even dies today, they will keep on going on and on and on. That is a business owner. So a business owner is the person who leverage other people's time, which is the employees, and other people's effort and their skills into making money. So a business owner makes money from the efforts of the employees. He himself doesn't have to put his skill in the business, for he hires people who have the skill. He himself actually just makes money. To recap this, we talk about ease. Ease are employees who earn less but work more. If you're a self-employed, or if you have been a self-employed person, or if you ask any self-employed person that you know out there, they will actually tell you how hard it is for a self-employed person to make it. You have to put in more hours. You have to put in hard work. Some people, they think that if you leave your work to actually become a self-employed person, they think that it's easier that way. And from my experience, I can tell you that it's not easy. For you have to work extra hours, and you have to work more harder than what an employee is doing. But though you enjoy your freedom, that you don't have a boss, but you have to work hard for less. And take, for instance, you want to take a vacation. You cannot do that, because by the moment you take a vacation, you will stop earning money. Eyes, which are the investors, they are people who make money for money. So what they do is they put in money to make more money. So this is what I'm talking about, the making money while you're sleeping, right? You put in your money, then the money works for you. So being a business owner or an investor is the ultimate goal that everyone should be working towards. Though we cannot all be employees or self-employed, but those who take the decision, they will actually achieve being a business owner or an investor. So we know that in the world, people, they will choose what suits them. Some people, they enjoy the peace of mind that comes with being an employee. Some people, they enjoy the thrill that comes with being self-employed and exploring whatever you want. But as an ultimate goal, people should be looking into being business owners and investors, because that's where the wealth and that's where the real wealth is. Forrise is a company that gives you the opportunity to be a business owner and an investor, right? We're going to talk about that, but I'm just going to play another video for you to understand what is Forrise.
Good afternoon, my name is Adam Schulz and I am the director of Forrise Limited. Today I want to show you how our company works and introduce you the core divisions of our business. Okay, let me give you a little tour of the office. The main principle of the company is training. And now we will go into the room where the young traders become highly qualified specialists.
Hey, can you give some motivational words to our students?
Okay, sure. First of all, I want to say that coming here you have already done a long way. But it's only 1% of your way to success. The first thing you need to do is forget about the usual understanding of trading and open your mind to the new strategies, tactics and opportunities that our experts will teach you. Learn, develop, and maybe one of you or anyone in this room will become the next icon of stock trading. Thank you. Have a nice day. These were our future specialists, and now we will go to the traders who work actively in short trades. This is our trade center, which is separated for small sectors. We will not distract our specialists because every minute is important on short trades, and they should have full concentration on the workflow. Having different departments provides diversification of transactions and allows employees to maximize their skills. Now, we will go to the department that deals with long transactions, with large investments. There are multi-million transactions in this room every day, and each of these guys is not just a piece of rock, but a genius with unique analytical abilities who is able to feel the market and make important decisions. And this room is for our new business direction that we have already studied and actively developing at the moment, but more on that later. I will tell you more details during our next meeting. But it's all for today. I wish you always succeed in achieving your goals, and we will be happy to help you with this. Thank you for choosing Forrise Limited.
So that brings us to our very first point. What is Forrise? So Forrise is an international trading company. Their principal line of business is trading, and they're also a Bitcoin mining company based in Panama, registered, and they are legit. It's led by the CEO, Adam Schultz. So let's take a little bit of an insight in the industries that Forrise is involved in. So the Forex industry is 5.3 trillion US dollars in value. Not talking about the stock market, which is a whopping 27.4 trillion US dollars in value. The crypto trading industry is 1.4 billion in value. So the crypto mining industry has a revenue of about 5 billion per annum. So Forrise has decided to take part in all of these industries, and they have professionals that are actually ready to fuse the market. One of the biggest advantages of Forrise is low entry cost. A minimum of $50 and a maximum of 50 million. You can invest in Forrise from a minimum of $50. There's no hiding or there's no gimmicks when it comes to how much you put in and how much you make. Clearly and simple, you know how much you put in and how much you're gonna make. So the company is not only into professional trading, but it makes sure that it produces people who actually learn their strategy. So these are some of the advantages of Forrise, and let's talk about the business model. So this is how Forrise works. It accepts investors' deposits, right? So you as an investor, you put in your money into Forrise, then you agree on a certain percentage that you'll be paid, and the amount of time that you're gonna put your money in the system whilst they are using the money to make more money. Then after that period, you'll be given your interest or you'll be given your profit, right? So the company makes profit and they give you the percentage that they agreed on you during the investment contract. So any other amount that is left is used by the company, so it's profit for the company. So you agree with them that I'm putting this money for a certain percentage for this amount of time. Come the end of the contract, you will receive your profit. How do you become an investor at Forrise Limited? So let me go to the Forrise website so that we can actually see the different packages that you can enter into. And I'm going to click here where it says for investors, right? So you can see that you can invest in USD, or you can invest in Bitcoin, or you can invest in Ethereum. Okay, so instead of you buying Bitcoin and keeping it in your wallet, you can as well put the Bitcoin into an investment plan so that it can make more Bitcoin for you. The same as instead of you keeping your money in your bank, you can actually put that money into an investment plan. Okay, but you just have to be diligent to see which investment plans are legit and are really paying, right? The first plan here says it's an amateur USD. So term of work is the amount of time that you're gonna leave your money in the system before you can withdraw it. Okay, so here it's 15 days, and you get a daily profit 1% per day, and the total profit is 15%. Okay, all right, so let us put some values here and see how much can you make with this amateur USD plan. Okay, so let's say for instance you put in, so let's say you put in $500. After 15 days you earn 15% of that, which is $75. So after 15 days you can withdraw your 575. So you've made $75 in 15 days. So I gotta say this, people who are professional traders, they have the ability to make more money than what is written here. You can see here on accruals it says 5 days per week. So this means that you won't be earning during the weekends, since the trading, the forex markets are closed during the weekend. Okay, but there are other options or investment packages that you can invest in, and it gives you 7 days per week, because these investments are also linked to the cryptocurrency mining and trading. Okay, so this is 5 days per week, so which means that in a week you get 5 days, right? So which means for 15 days you're gonna be having 3 weeks for you to actually earn the 15%. So here the ambient, it starts from $700 to $5,000, and you can put it for 30 days, and the interest there is 1.40%. Okay, so let's put $1,000 for $1,000 in a period of 30 days, which is 5 days per week. So we're talking of 6 weeks here. So you actually make 42% profit, which is in this case $420. So from your $1,000 you make an extra $420 after 30 days. Okay, and we have an advanced USD, and it starts from $5,000, and it gives you 1.7%, and this one is 50 days. So let's see, if you put 5,000 in this advanced USD for 50 days, how much are you gonna make, right? So if you put your 5,000 in this advanced USD and you earn 1.7%, you actually earn a total of 85% of returns, right? So that means you earn a profit of 4,250. So from your 5,000 you now have 9,250. That is for 50 days. Okay, this one is called for trade USD. Okay, so this one starts from $200 to infinity. Okay, so let's say you put in 10,000 here, you're actually making 50 to 140%. So on 10,000 you make a between 15,000 to 24,000 US dollars. So for 10,000 you make between 15,000 to 24,000 US dollars. So there are other plans like Imperial USD. This is for 100 days, and this is 5 days per week as well. Okay, so in this one, right, it's about 20 weeks, right? You put from 200 to 9,999. Okay, so let's just say you put in 5,000 here and you get a profit of 2.5%. in a period of 100 days. If you put in 5,000 in this Imperial USD, you earn 2.5% per day, which is 250% at the end of 100 days. So you'll make 12,500 from your 5,000. Okay, so I know this looks like too good to be true, but traders, they can actually make this amount of money. Traders can make this amount of money or even more than this. And we have this launch USD, and it starts from 10,000 to about 49,999. Here it's 120 days and it's 3%. The percentage is very good, and it's about 360% at the end of your term of work, right? And we've got this one that's called Superior USD, and it's also 5 days per week, and this one is 4% per day, and you make 520% at the end of your term of work. And we're talking about 130 days here, which is 5 days per week, right? So you can put from 50,000 to a million here, right? You can put 50,000 to a million. So let's just say you put 50,000 US dollars here. So for the entire term, you earn 260,000, right? And we talk about the luxury USD. With these ones, they are 100 days and 7 days per week. Okay, so 100 days, you put in from $50 to 1 million. Or let's talk in real terms, like, okay, if you put in your $50, how much do you get at the end of 7 days? So let's say if you put in the minimum, which is $50, how much do you get at the end of 100 days? Here we talk about 7 days per week, because mining is also involved. So for your $50, you actually make 260 US dollars at the end of your 100 days. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, and there's this other one that starts at 1,000 to 2 million, which is the excellent USD, 130 days. Let's put in 5,000. So at the end of 130 days, you actually make 34,900 US dollars. Okay, so this one is solid USD. It starts from 5,000 to 5 million. It's 180 days and it's 5% daily profit. Now let's talk about 10,000 here. So on this solid USD, we have put in 100,000, and for 180 days you earn 1 million. So I know some of you might say, this is too good to be true. Yeah, but if you have done, or if you know someone who does trading, you understand that a trader, a professional trader who knows what they're doing and who is very good at trading, they can make even $1 million in a matter of minutes. So given that Forrise has got professionals in trading, and also given that they have enough capital to support their trades, they can actually make this amount of profit, right? So this is for the investor, and these are the different investment packages that you can invest with Forrise. Given that Forrise is such a good company with good returns, unlike the banks who take in your money, they make lots and lots of money and they give you peanuts. This company takes your money, utilizes it, just like how the banks utilizes the money. The banks, trade, the banks, buy stocks and so forth with your money. And when they make money, they just give you peanuts percentages. Banks are always building new buildings. Banks are always, investing. They're always, using money. You can see that banks are rich, and that richness came from you depositing into them and them giving you peanuts, right? So you might want to consider working with a company that actually values your investment and actually give you what your investment is worth. Okay, so given that Forrise is a company that does this in a very brilliant manner, you as an investor, you invest, and if you are happy with what you are getting with Forrise Limited, and you are also willing to share the opportunity with others, there is a very, very good business model that was created by Forrise for you to actually be compensated for that. So you see, banks are always advertising. They have money to advertise on TV, to advertise, on online and all of those things. So banks, as you have seen, like, these are institutions that were there a long time ago. So some of the methods they use for marketing, they're actually, very, very old. Network marketing is a profession, or is a way of marketing where a company can utilize the marketing very, very efficiently. Network marketing is very efficient in a way that the company only pays for sales made instead of just paying for blind advertising. You see, take for instance, if I want to advertise on the TV, right? I'm advertising on the TV to someone who is watching, and that someone is just a kid, okay? But what about me having people, right, who are actually happy about the product that I'm selling, and have those people to tell others how good of a product this is? Then when they do that, I compensate them, for them bringing people into the business, okay? So this is where people get it wrong, because they think that businesses that actually utilize this form of marketing, it's a scam, right? Because whenever they hear about, okay, I'm gonna, go and recruit other people into the business and be marketing and recruit other people, so they think of these pyramid schemes. There are always pyramid schemes out there, who don't have a product, who don't have anything that they're doing. They're just saying, put in your money and we give you this. But if you trace on, like, what are they really doing with that money that is gonna give you the profits, you see that there is none, okay? But this company is a company that actually does something with your money, that is crypto trading, stocks trading, forex trading, and also Bitcoin mining, okay? Here there are commissions that you get, and also their leadership bonuses. So this is the most simplest compensation plan that I've ever seen from any network marketing company, okay? So let's talk about the commission, right? So the commission is up to 25 levels, and you earn every time your partners invest, okay? I'm gonna explain this, right? So we're gonna go for partners, right? We talk about the referral program. So if you join Forrise and invest in Forrise, you're automatically in the leadership level 1. Whoever you sign up directly, so that is the person that you tell about Forrise and they invest, you will get 6% of whatever they invest. That one time that they invest, and all other times that they will invest. So that means that if they invest today and they invest again tomorrow and the day after that, you will be earning 6% from each and every investment that they make, okay? So it doesn't matter how many people have you signed up directly. You could sign up 1,000 people directly. You will earn 6% from whatever those people invest, right? And whoever those people sign up, so which means the people signed up by the people that you sign up, those people, you're going to get 2% from them, right? So you didn't even sign up these people, but the people that you signed up these people. You get 2% from whatever they invest. So what about the people that those people sign up? So you get 1% from those. And from the other level, below those people, you actually earn 1%, right? So there are criteria that are needed for you to become a leader of level 2. So a leader of level 2, you now get an advantage to earn from even the 5th level, right? And if you're a leader of position of level 3, you earn now 6% from your first level, and an increased 1% here. Now you earn 3% from the people on your second level, and the people on your third level, you earn 2% and 1% fourth level, 1% on the 5th level, and you also have another level in which you earn 0.5%, which is level 6. So you can go on and find more about this on their website. And the levels go on to level 15 as a leader. So if you're a leader of level 15, you actually earn 10% from your first level, and 7% from your second level, 6% third level, 5% on the fourth level, and on the fifth level you earn 4%, and you earn up to 25 levels deep, right? So this is actually a very simple compensation plan, but also very powerful and very paying. And now let's talk about the leadership bonuses and the leadership program. So in the leadership program, for you to become a leader of level 1, you actually have to make a deposit of $50 or more. So that deposit that you make by yourself is called your personal contribution. Okay, so you have to make a personal contribution of $50, and all the deposits that are made by people from your team, that is from you and all the people that you signed up below you, and all the people in the different levels below you. So it's called the structural turnover. So you don't have to have an amount in the structural turnover for you to be a leader on the level 1. So you have lines open to you, which are 4 levels deep, that are open to you as a leader level 1. So as a leader level 2, you actually have to make a personal contribution, which is the money that you personally deposit, of $300 and a structural turnover of $5,000, and you get a one-time bonus of $50 if you reach that level. Okay, so you have now 5 levels open to you, which means you can now earn from 5 levels deep, right? So it goes on and on and on and on and on. So these are the leadership levels and how many lines open to you and their bonuses. You can take a look at them in your own time, right? But just to show you that this is actually a paying compensation plan, very good, lucrative compensation plan. So alright guys, so that is all I can say today about Forrise Limited and their investment program. Okay, so if you need to get started, you can get the link for the sign up from your introducer, which is the person who told you about Forrise Limited, so that you can register under the link and get started. If you don't have any introducer, you can sign up on the link below. You can click on the link that is below to join Forrise today. Happy earnings. Goni, I'm out.